CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. This is Havana calling. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. This is Radio Havana calling all shortwave listeners and radio amateurs. Welcome to... DXers Unlimited, Radio Havana's weekly feature dedicated to the fascinating world of radio communications.
Hola amigos radio aficionados all around the world and in space. I am Arnaldo Arnicolo, the host here at the midweek edition of DXers Unlimited, the one and only radio hobby program covering almost all of the 91 different ways we can enjoy playing with our radios, the antennas of course, and also accessories of all types. First news item, very low solar activity for many days in a row. Now scientists are asking if the sun will be making a comeback of sorts after stalling at zero sunspots count for many days at the beginning of 2019. Tuesday UTC day brought a new sunspot active region flaring up to class level flares, class B level flares. Item 2, good news coming from the European Union. Broadcasting Union, the EBU, they announced a new radio internet domain. That's important news. It will be available to radio amateurs, radio broadcasting stations all over the world, union of broadcasters, internet radios, also radio professionals, journalists, radio hosts, DJs, etc. And of course, radio-related companies selling radio goods and services. The new .radio internet top-level domain is managed by the European Broadcasting Union and is described as, and I quote, a very important step in the promotion of radio at a worldwide level. And I agree with them fully, 100%. Item 3. More and more radio amateurs around the world are learning standard electronic workshop procedures like soldering, measuring circuit parameters, reading circuit diagrams correctly, also learning how to visually identify electronic parts, components. And all the new knowledge opens the way to start building the new generation of user-friendly radio kits now coming for sale all around the world. And yes, I am very pleased to say that several of the most recently advertised via internet amateur radio transceivers kits intended to be assembled at home using simple hand tools and standard measuring and test instruments, like the now classic at every ham radio station, the classic digital multimeter. One example is the Bayou Jumper solid-state QRP transmitter receiver kit. This is a transmitter receiver, not a transceiver, was derived from the World War II paraset rig used by paratroopers launched behind enemy lines about fighters in countries occupied by the Nazis to communicate vital information back to the commanding post. The 21st century version of the all solid-state components for the regenerative detector, the receiver, and the power transistor transmitter works very well. Limiting the coverage to a narrow segment of the 40 meters band has proven to be a very wise decision because it has helped to create more activity on the 40 meters band segment between 7,100 and 7,125 kilohertz. Of course, that this little rig is a CW, Morse code only transmitter, and it is able to receive also single sideband voice signals as well as linear modes. That's proven to be an excellent radio. Among the bright ideas brought forward by the radio club that is promoting this hero parts, we must include the use of coils that are part of the printed circuit boards supplied with the hero parts. So coil winding to exact specifications is thought to be a long time problem for home builders, no more with the Bayou Jumper spelled Bravo, Alpha, Yoke, Oscar, Uniform, then Jumper like Juliet, Uniform, Mike, Papa, Echo, Romeo. Bayou Jumper uses a single 1:1 toroid coil just for the receiver, one only coil to be worn. The transceiver was designed by two American radio amateurs, Jim Giammanco, November 5, India Bravo, is call sign, and David Cribb, November Mike, 0 Sierra. There are now some specifications and design features of this very interesting amateur 40 meters band transmitter and receiver set. Specifications of the Bayou Jumper. Original prototype developed by N5IB, PCB and panel layouts, also the parts sourcing. We found the parts to the kits. NM0S, transmitter design, PCB, panel part sourcing also, and the assembly manual, a very important aspect of the whole kit. RXTX design, separate receiver and transmitter, and a built-in receiver incremental tuning facility. DR switching, hand switch with a chicken head knob, just as in the good old days. Single band, 40 meters, as supply, Toroids, only one toroid to wind the receiver and not in the transmitter. Only one for the whole rig. No, yes, no, absolutely no SMT, no surface-mounted devices in the kit. And now, something that is really challenging. The receiver draws only 20 milliamps, only 20 milliamperes current for the receiver needed, and the transmitter at full power key down 750 milliamps. So it's a very economical biostandard. It can be run from batteries for a long time. Stay tuned now for more Radio Havana related information coming to you from Havana, Cuba, where we received on Monday a powerful cold front that has changed our weather pattern into the winter season. This is Radio Havana, Cuba. The name of the show is DXers Unlimited. I'm Icom Radio Amateur-2KK, your host, and here is more about how volunteer groups around the world are promoting the home assembly of ham radio equipment by designing rigs that can be successfully completed thanks to the use of high-quality electronic parts, extremely well designed and made printed circuit boards, as well as excellent step-by-step instruction manuals. Now, the specifications of this new kit: tuning and regeneration, grounded front panel, and insulated shafts of the controls, so the hand effects of the tuning are minimized. Amazing sensitivity of minus 120 dB, approximately to the S1 level, well below the typical real band noise levels of approximately minus 100 dB or 40 meters, which is S4. The tuning range of 120 to 150 kHz full tuning range, and one single knob tuning. Radio frequency gain control, attenuator, usual one employer full-scale size antennas. Audio, plenty of headphone audio, and will drive a small speaker also. The transmitter is the famous NS4 Class E transmitter type crystal control with sockets for the old-style FT243 crystals of the World War II fame. If you have an old noise crystals, you can use them with this rig. At full power, a solid 5 watts full QRP. So, this is about the value jumper. The final is running a robust MOS FET transistor, almost foolproof and very well protected against high standing wave ratios. At the end of the show, a short form high-frequency mass propagation update. Solar activity very low, but one new suspect actively in sight now since Tuesday morning, local time. See you all at the weekend edition of DXers Unlimited next Sunday and Monday with the 6 days, just after the top of the hour newscast here at Radio Havana Cuba, your favorite shortwave station, also available via internet from www.radiohc.cu.
And that's all for today. This is Arnie Coro, Radio Amateur CO2KK, your host here at Radio Havana's DXers Unlimited, saying 73 and very good DX.
Thanks, Arnie. Arnie Coro with DXers Unlimited, heard twice a week here on Radio Havana Cuba, the weekend edition and the midweek edition right here on RHC.